Alright mateys, thanks for tuning in to Pirates and TVs, or in this case, Steel Shipping Container. Today, I'm going to show you my CNC machine and how I upgraded it to use GRBL and a $20 microcontroller and do a whole bunch of fun CNC stuff. But before we get into that, how about you hit that subscribe button, maybe even click the bell to turn on notifications. Alright, back to it. So, I have this, it's called the MyDiyCNC machine. I purchased this off of Amazon quite a few years back, between 8 and 10 years ago maybe, and I had bought this because it was less than 300 bucks and it was going to supposedly allow me to do small level CNC work via a USB port. Now, once I got, all assembled and going, I was having trouble with their software. I didn't quite understand the technology. I don't know what it was, but I couldn't quite get it to work. The Z-axis wouldn't lift up properly, and after a while, it would miss steps and then plunge the router bit into whatever I was working on. Unfortunately, they had a 32-bit Atmega controller in there with their own proprietary software on there. GRBL HAL wasn't really in development yet. The software that ran on the computer, which was called FabCam, ran in Java. It was a pain in the butt to get it running. Java was getting phased out on everything at that time, and I couldn't get any other software to connect to this controller. Alright, so this thing got shelved, and now it's 8 years later, and I'm looking for parts for my 3D printer on Amazon, and I find for 20 bucks a Arduino controller with stepper motor drivers geared towards making your own CNC machine. So what I did is I purchased this off Amazon for 20 bucks. You can do the same by clicking the link in the description, and then I'll get a little kickback at the same time, which would be cool. And 3D printed up a little case for it that you can find on Thingiverse. That link will also be in the description. And managed to get this hooked up to all my motors. And then for the spindle, I used the original spindle motor control, hooked that up to the board, flashed GRBL onto it, and I'm able to do a whole bunch of milling. This thing is awesome. It's really tough as far as if you're looking to mill aluminum, it's going to go really slow. However, milling wood works fantastically, and I've been making all kinds of cool stuff with this. I think that's about it. I'm going to have a more detailed write-up on my website, piratesandtps.org. Link in the description, as usual, showing you exactly what went into getting this thing working and what research I had to do. If you have any questions, you're trying to get the same thing going, feel free to ask in the comments, and I'm more than happy to guide and help out with getting your CNC machine going. I am so happy I have this thing running, and yeah, that's about all I can say, except hit that subscribe button, bell, like maybe, thumbs up, yes indeed. Thanks so much for tuning in. Happy building, and enjoy. Here's a quick little montage of things I've made.